Hey everyone, welcome back to TBM Sports, and we are going to talk about today's games, and I'll give you my best bets. We're going to do things a little differently here on the channel, shake things up. We were able to kind of cash in a little bit yesterday within the ice and the on the hardwood with the Oklahoma City Thunder rolling and the Florida Panthers getting it done on the run line. So it has been a pretty good stretch the last week or so, betting the hockey, the NBA playoffs, as well as what we've been doing in the NBA. Had one bad day where we lost units, but outside of that, it has been positive. I want to share with you guys kind of what we're going to do today. I'm going to take 2 units, we're going to divvy them up, and I'm going to look outside the box a little bit, tack some alternate lines, some alternate kind of numbers that I do think have an edge in today's contest. So in a shorter slate, a little bit different. It's going to be a 2-unit kind of day, and if we sweep, it's going to be a huge day. But I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing in that direction. Please bear with me. I do have strep throat, so the the vocal cords are kind of lagging in that regard. And we're going to get into the card real quickly. And thank goodness it is a 5-game day because I don't know how long I could actually go on with the way that I feel. But anyways, let's get into the best bets. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us right here at TBM Sports. Completely free to hit that subscribe button. And let's get right down into it, okay? The first thing we are going to look at, we are going to break down the board on Outlier. If you aren't using Outlier, you are at a disadvantage, plain and simple, okay? If you use my link down below, you will get a 7-day free trial. If you're betting anything upwards of, more than $20 a game, it really does pay for itself in the long haul. Don't bet minus 130 when there's minus 110s, minus 105s out there in the market. Live betting, it truly is an advantage. And if you are a prop better, there is no better resource. So check it out. 7-day free trial, links down below. All right. Now, as we get into this, I am going to talk to you guys about what I'm going to be looking at. And this is something where we do have some great pitching matchups. We also have the likes of a pretty good kind of card overall. There's a couple games that I'm going to stay away from. The Athletics, Blue Jays, Tampa Bay, Astros. Those will be no plays for me. If you wanted to know kind of where I'm at within those contests, we'll talk about it a little bit at face value. We'll start with those games. Shane Baz going against Gusto within the Rays, Astros. This is a no play for me. It's a true coin flip. Both of these pitchers, a little bit under 5 ERA, and that's why you see the odds set at minus 115. The Rays away from home. That has been the storyline to kind of talk about. Personally, if you want to look at kind of what the Astros have been doing, we'll kind of break them down over the last 5 games, and you can kind of see the Astros and the Rays winning 4 out of their last 5. I think both of these teams come into this matchup prime for a really good battle. I think it's almost a coin flip in that regard. Jordan Alvarez still stays on the mend on the IL, as well as a couple other players for the Astros I think are really impeding them offensively, as well as we all know, the pitchers that have been kind of lagging for the Astros outside of Hunter Brown, and kind of he's been on a downtrend a little bit in the grander scheme of things. But for me, guys, this is something where I'd probably lean towards the home team. But if it was, if you force me to bet this, the Rays have been scoring a lot of runs outside of a 2-run performance and a 1-run performance or 3-run performance against the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay has really been kind of getting it done. 4 out of their last 5, like I said. Seattle has been a common opponent for the Houston Astros as they took 2 out of 3. And then obviously getting it done against the Athletics. They have been cashing a lot on the run line. So please keep that in mind if you're looking for the Astros here. But I don't think this is something where we're going to get anywhere other than maybe going over the total of 8. I think it's a 5-4 game if I was going to handicap this. But no play for me. It would be a lean towards the Astros, but I don't want to fade the Rays bats as they've been hitting the baseball very, very well and getting the job done against some quality opponents, more so than the Astros, okay? But the Astros continue their home stretch. I do think that is the side I'd be on, but I would lean more so towards the over of 8 at minus 115, but no play officially. All right. Next game, Blue Jays Athletics. It's a lot of juice, minus 160 now. It did open up a little bit earlier in the minus 140s. The Blue Jays, in my opinion, are the correct side. If we were going to handicap this game, the Blue Jays at home, they got the job done on the road against the Rangers last night. Cost me a little bit in the 3-leg parlay. But Jose Barrios at home going against Lopez for the Athletics. I could see this game being a little bit lower scoring, and I would lean towards taking Barrios and the Toronto Blue Jays, but no official play. Now let's get into the games that I will have an official play in, okay? And the first one being the Seattle Mariners at home hosting the Washington Nationals. Okay, it is a pitching ballpark. We do look at kind of what we have going on the bump for Mackenzie Gore and the Nats going against Emerson Hancock. Now, Mackenzie Gore has been one of those pitchers that has been, kind of widely discussed as having one of the best off-speed pitches in baseball. And 2-5 on the year doesn't tell the whole story. Okay, so if we look at his game logs, he kind of gets it done from a strikeout perspective more times than not. We're going to target him in a half-unit play, looking for some plus money value over 8.5 Ks. He's hit this in 3 of his last 4 games against a Mariners team in their ballpark, pitcher friendly. I think that the Mariners are top 10 in strikeouts on the season. Okay, so the over 8.5 at plus 160 is a bet that I am favoring. You could also ladder his strikeout prop. 6.5 at minus 205. That's almost a foregone conclusion that he will get 7, but I will not lay minus 205. So if you want to kind of ladder it, take the over 7.5, over 8.5. I don't mind that. Even over 9.5. He's only hit that in 10% of his last 10 games. But if we want to look at kind of Mackenzie Gore, all right, so the bet will be over 8.5 at plus 160. Half unit play for me. Let's get it done from a strikeout perspective and hopefully cash that prop within that lefty throwing for the Nats. Okay, that will be my first official play, half unit. Okay, the next games will be that doubleheader. We had a rain out within the Braves and the Phillies, and arguably the 4 best pitchers for both clubs, respectively, will be going at it toe to toe. In game 1, we do get Smith Shawver going against Christopher Sanchez. Great lefty changeup, 3.17 ERA, 4-1 on the year. And the second matchup, Zach Wheeler hosting Chris Sale. So a little bit of a pastime to the Cy Young candidacy as the Braves travel into the city of brotherly love for a twin bill. My personal opinion on this game is I think that the Phillies do get this done in a runaway kind of spot. All right. And I think that one of these 2 games will be wide in terms of the margin. The Braves have been hitting the baseball very well. If you want to look at the last 7 days in the metrics for both of these teams, it has been pretty equal. And honestly, the Braves have been hitting the baseball since Ronald Acuna's return a little bit better than the Phillies. So it does give me some pause, but I do think that they have the best pitching matchups in both of these games. And I think they have the potential to keep the Braves scoring down to a minimum. And as long as the Phillies get 3 runs or more in both of these contests, I think this bet's live. Okay, so we're going to take a half unit playing the Phillies in both games of the doubleheader, minus 2.5, a little bit of an alternate play here. Okay, the first game, it will be at plus 240 with Christopher Sanchez. And the second game with Zach Wheeler will be plus 300. Okay, so hopefully just hitting one of those bets, we will come out profitable. And that's where another way we're going to look at some alternate lines, alternate run lines, looking to get this job done in this twin bill. Okay, so that'll about wrap it up. Those are my best bets. Quick recap of what we have going on. This is where we're going to look into the first game within the Nationals in Seattle. We're going to take Mackenzie Gore over 8.5 Ks at plus 160. Washington, Seattle, I'm also going to take the under 6, a little alternate play here. Okay, half unit on there, plus 200. Pitcher-friendly ballpark. Mackenzie Gore going. I think that a under 6 gives you a chance for a push. Also, at plus 200, if we do cash this, it will kind of build up the units as well. So that will be under 6 runs flat, plus 200 half unit. Philly minus 2.5 game 1, half unit plus 240. Philly minus 2.5 run line plus 300 half unit to round it out. That will be a 2-unit bet I will wager today. We'll see what happens. It is an alternate kind of total, alternate prop, alternate run line kind of day for me. Kind of rolling dice a little bit. All right, so it's something where I don't really expect all of these to cash. There will be some losses probably, but at these plus money prices does give us some opportunity to stack some units if we do get out the brooms and get it done from a sweet perspective. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Those are my best bets. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right down below. And looking forward to the action we have on the ice and the hardwood a little bit later on this evening. But those will be my best bets in the MLB. Okay. Have a great night. Enjoy it. And let's cash some tickets. Cheers.